Under the bright lights of Lisbon, the area outside the stadium was packed with fans after a major Champions League match. As Cristiano Ronaldo stepped out of the locker room, greeted by thousands of cheering supporters, he appeared as calm and composed as ever. But that night was different. Something was weighing on his mind. Before the match, a reporter had asked him an unexpected question. "Cristiano, do you remember an old friend from your childhood that you haven't seen in years?" The question had resurfaced a name buried deep in his memory. Miguel Silva. Images of their childhood in the narrow streets of Madeira flashed before his eyes, days spent kicking plastic balls around, dreaming of glory. Miguel had been the fastest player in their neighborhood, but financial struggles had pulled him away from football. Ronaldo, on the other hand, had reached the pinnacle of the sport. As Cristiano got into his car, his mind remained in the past. A voice inside urged him to find Miguel. Turning to his assistant, he gave a short but firm command. "Find Miguel Silva for me." By the next morning, his private investigative team had traced Miguel's whereabouts. Now 39 years old, Miguel was running a small carpentry workshop in a quiet town outside Lisbon. Life had taken him on a very different path. Without hesitation, Ronaldo set off for the town. When he arrived at the workshop, he could hear the rhythmic sound of a hammer from inside. Stepping in slowly, he came face to face with the man he had once known so well. Miguel, dressed in worn but sturdy clothes, was repairing a table. When he looked up and saw Ronaldo, the hammer nearly slipped from his hands. "Cristiano? Is that really you?" he whispered. Ronaldo smiled warmly and walked towards him. "Don't think I ever forgot you, Miguel," he said, embracing his old friend. The two spent hours reminiscing about their childhood. Miguel confessed that he had always followed Ronaldo's success, but never felt like he belonged in his world. "You became a star, and I'm just an ordinary carpenter," he said with a faint smile. Cristiano shook his head. "Being a star isn't about wealth, Miguel. True success is never forgetting the people who shaped you." As their conversation deepened, Ronaldo realized that Miguel had been going through tough times. His workshop was on the verge of shutting down, and he was working day and night to support his family. Without hesitation, Ronaldo made a decision. "We're going to rebuild this place, Miguel," he declared firmly. "This will become the best workshop in Madeira. It's time I repaid my debt to you." Miguel's eyes welled up. "Your debt? But I did nothing for you." Cristiano placed a hand on his shoulder. "You and our childhood dreams made me the player I am today. Without you, I might not be standing here." Within a week, with Ronaldo's support, Miguel's workshop was transformed. New, state-of-the-art equipment was installed, and additional staff were hired. The news quickly spread worldwide. Headlines read, "Cristiano Ronaldo's heartwarming gesture to his childhood friend changes a life." Months later, at a prestigious event in Lisbon, Ronaldo took the stage, and seated beside him in the VIP section was Miguel. As cameras turned towards them, Ronaldo simply smiled and said, "True success is never forgetting who you climb to the top with."